can't just sit around and say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. You actually have to get up and get out and do it. It indicates, what I do. Started out as a hobbyist and it became a career. When I was a young kid, my mother had a Kodak 110. It was a skinny little camera, and I would always take all the photos, like whatever's happening around the house or vacations, or just fiddled with it. Then we would take it to the drugstore to go get it developed and printed, and it was fun. And I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I took a factory job. Did that for 7 years, and I just hated it. But you accumulate bills, and you gotta pay the man. And did the school, like I said. I commuted back and forth from Willard, Ohio, to Dayton, Ohio, which is, I think it's like 3-hour commute.
Every day?
On my class days. Yeah, and that's one way, 3 hours.
Oh my God.
I know, it's crazy.
6 hours a day you were transporting?
And I had to work at night. So I was like maybe getting...
3 hours, back first,
Yeah.
6 hours, right?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I was crazy. I did that for a year.
Incredible.
I fell asleep a couple times on the highway. Didn't think, oh my gosh, how long was I sleeping? I'm surprised I didn't kill myself.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
So eventually I just had to I have to quit.
You had to quit.
I can't
do that.
I can't do this. Burning the candle on both ends.
I'm surprised you did it for a whole year.
I know.
That's amazing.
I was saving up, but still.
You quit.
I was young, so I had a lot of energy.
Yeah, lucky enough. Did you take like Red Bull or something like that to get through the day?
I probably, Coke, like soda,
Yeah.
gives me a lot of energy. I mean, they both do, right? But I probably was drinking soda.
Sheer willpower of staying awake.
I mean, it was just like, this is what I really wanted to do. I'm going for it. Before the internet was so big, I would go to the library and look up the photographers that were in the city in Chicago.
How? Like the yellow books?
Like, practically, yeah, kind of like that, but you can go to the library. There was this magazine, I forgot what it's called, and then I would just go and look down names that kind of looked interesting to me. You just scroll down and it's pretty much like that.
That's amazing. That's kind of like looking for your destiny through just
Pretty
instinct.
much. The funny thing is that it's like Lambros, that was one of the photographers that I first worked with, that he's architect photographer. And he's like my closest friend.
Wow.
We're still friends and we still hang out.
After you first contacted him, you became friends.
So yeah, that was before internet
Wow.
and texting and anything like that.
You had to go out there. Put yourself out there.
This is really I'm shy. That's my comfort zone is being an introvert. So this was all new to me, and I really, it's like if you want to be in the know, like people to know who you are, you actually have to talk and communicate. And
Damn,
so that was big for me. So
yeah, no. The matter of fact that you're saying that you're an introvert, that you didn't like people, and that what you first did to find somebody to work with was call a random person
be
and
an
say,
extrovert. I'm like,
oh
I don't
my
know
God.
But
Wow, that's so brave of you, though.
it was brave. I moved
That's
to a new
incredibly
city.
brave.
I didn't know anybody in Chicago except my one friend. And so, yeah.
And look at that. Look, that one person you first called ended up being the one person you
he's
needed.
one of my best friends.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That gives me chills. Just the fact that you're saying it, because that's kind of like it gives me more faith in the fact that destiny does exist in a way. You just have to go out there and look for it.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know about destiny, but you can't just sit around and say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. You actually have to get up and get out and do it. You can't just, like when I used to work at Donnelly's, so many people I talked to, they hate their job. They hate what they're doing. They hate the situation that they're in, but they can't do anything about it, won't do anything about it, and they're just too in their own ways, you know, they're just set. They can't, and they just won't.
They're closed off in a sense. Would you consider that? Because like you could have been there at the same spot.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
yeah,
Had you not,
I probably could have retired right now.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm done working.
I mean, there's a difference there, right? There's retirement, and then there's living,
Yeah.
which is kind of where there's a big stepping stone that needs to be taken, which is actually daring to live.
Yeah.
And the fact that you dared and you exposed yourself, you were vulnerable. You literally went out there and you're like, you know what? If they're gonna say no, they're gonna say no. But at least
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to say that I gave it my best shot in just calling somebody, and not saying that I just stayed at home and waiting for the call to come to me.
Right.
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 That's where things change, because now you're taking a step forward as opposed to waiting for somebody to pick you up and take you off your feet. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't happen. I don't know. Not to me.
No, I mean that.
Or anybody.
I
Unless
doubt for anybody it happens.
Yeah.
And if it does, it's sort of, that's pure luck right
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
It's kind of like you're living proof that you can get where you want as long as you put your heart and soul into it and genuinely look for it, right?
Yeah. You can't. I mean, I don't think it's satisfying when it's just given to you.
No.
Learning. So this is what this tattoo is about. Just kind of like putting it together, how it started in my life. And some of the photos are like, Chicago was a big break for me. So that's why the Cubs. There's
Why the cherry blossom tree?
the cherry blossom is, my wife is half Japanese. So it's my
Oh,
tribute to her.
I guess so. Yeah.
You see it? Do you
Why
see
not
it?
the volcano? Yeah. Why you choose
Oh,
cherry
She has a cherry blossom. When you see her next week, she has a cherry blossom on her calf. So
Oh, okay.
kind of match her a little
That's
bit.
awesome.
We've been together 25 years.
Wow.
I shortly met her like in 99, 90.
A year later from arriving
Yeah, you're moving to
to Chicago.
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us a little.
Oh, that's another story. I need some beer.
Oh yeah, you're drinking.
Because I'm freelancing, I have no idea how to do my taxes. So I needed a true accountant. And so my friend recommended this accountant in Chicago that specializes on artists. And she was sitting at the desk with all these papers up to here. Couldn't hardly see her, but she was cute to me. And so, like, I'm on a streak. I'm calling people, getting work. I'm like, do you have a phone number?
You went for it.
I did. I totally did. I'm like, I was on a roll. So she
That's
gave me,
amazing.
She gave me her phone number. And then like months later, because I was so busy traveling, I called her and asked her on a date.
Oh my God.
And
There's the
here we are.
bravery again.
There's another story. I know, like, you have to do it. You have to.
Take the
You have to
risk.
go-
You
you
gotta
take
take
the
the
risk.
risk. What's life if you don't risk a little bit of it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who said this, but you're all in, right?
Yeah.
In life. You're all in. You're 100% for whatever it is that you do.
Yeah.
So might as well do 100% to something that you actually like,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then enjoy it, because there's no other chance to do so.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Just do it.
Just to do it. I feel it's a Nike, right?
It is kind of Nike. It does seem Nike, but you know what?
It's true.
It's kind of true. Find yourself. That's
Well,
it.
Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
participating.
You
Thank
let
you
me
for
talk too
advice.
much.
No, this is perfect.
Boring.
I've had an incredible conversation right now.
Thank you. I wish you the best, Daniel.
Thank you so much. I wish you the best as well. Hopefully we get to be in contact in the future as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Next year for sure. I'll
And-
definitely give you a call.
And hopefully you get to see your work on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Let me know. Where should I look it at?